I'm sharing my life changing journey. I learn, I'm practicing, and I'm enjoying. If you like, benefits guaranteed, and you will never fail. Let's start with setting a goal. First, your goal may be, in general, enjoy life, enjoy living. And the moment, basically, when we talk about this general talk about enjoy life and enjoy living, everybody knows that. If you ask anybody, oh, this is nothing new. We know that. I know that. And the message got blurred or maybe losing interest. So let's work on a second goal. The reason of this goal setting is if you don't find your goal, you can never be in this journey. And the second part of the goal, maybe you may like it, okay? Do you like to live life with better health and efficient brain? I think little interesting now. Maybe with better immune system, maybe with decreased stress, maybe with lower cortisol. Interesting, be better sleep. And very encouraging, optimizing cardiovascular risk factors like everyday talks of cholesterol, heart rate functioning, blood pressure, or maybe preventing stroke. To add further, many will be happy to know a slow aging process, more cognitive capacities like focus and attention, memory, creativity, innovation, and still you want to more. There are still studies going on like cancer prevention, Alzheimer, and longevity. Do you find interesting now? If you set a goal, maybe for stress and anxiety, oh, you can deal that. If people are saying, we know that how to do that, etc., etc. We know meditation and etc., etc. But the bigger question: do you want to have your physiology with hypertension possibility, stroke possibilities for cancer, Alzheimer, for better health and efficient brain? That can be a very important as a setting of your goal. And you can start whatever I am talking. I enjoyed it. You can enjoy it too. The biggest and $1 million question is how? Because when we come up with any informations like this, you might think about you need some registration, you have to attend some classes, you have to pay some handsome money, etc., etc. But the surprise is nothing such is required. Just mindful breath and brain. Is it possible? Yes, you can. Let me ask you a very, very simple question to start with, okay? What's the first thing we do in life? It's a very simple question, okay? But the answer is cry. This is the first event happened in life. Cry. Then, very interesting. Then breathe. What's the last thing we do in life? You don't like, okay? But let's say exhale. The answer is exhale. And then other people cry. Like now, where is your breath? Do you breathe upper part like chest? Do you breathe low? How do you breathe? Oh, oh, very stupid question. Everybody knows that, okay? Body knows how to breathe. Interesting is, have you ever acknowledged or thanks our breath? Maybe like many of us will say, never. Even never thought of that. Let's start today with this moment and every moment after. Just acknowledge and thanks our breath till life prevails. Here comes mindfulness, a mindful mode of life. Let's talk a few words for the mind. Do you control your mind or does your mind control you? Do you know that mindlessness is our default setting? A meaning by we don't require to think for the brushing of our teeth. We don't require to think for basically bathing, okay? Do we need bathing or not? Maybe eating, maybe going for a job. So this is our default setting. Mind is a two-edged sword. It's capable of doing us great benefit as well as great injury. But the best part, we can cultivate our mental processes in such a way that we maximize the mind's capacity for doing good and minimize its tendencies for causing suffering. Here comes neuroplasticity, meaning brain can be changed for better. What you practice grows stronger. With the mindfulness training, you can achieve best of both worlds. The alertness of the central nervous system without the anxiety and the calm relaxation and pleasantness of the parasympathetic system without the drowsiness. Here comes an answer. Autopilot mode of life, mindless by default to mindful mode by mindfulness. Change your mode, change your life, enjoy living. Now the question is, what is mindfulness? A mental mode or a mental practice, a way of making the mind that's characterized by non-judgmental attention to our present moment experience with openness, curiosity, and acceptance. It requires observing thoughts, feelings, and sensations without judgment or expectation. Attention and inhibition are key cognitive processes involved to cultivate mindful mode, as attention is needed to maintain focus on the present moment, while inhibition helps suppress irrelevant thought and distractions. Mindfulness, it is very simple process of noticing new things. Mindfulness, your new state of being, just do it and enjoy life benefits. You can think in many ways. Mindfulness of breathing, a sort of central push-up for mental gym, the foundational exercise. Just as we need to exercise consistently every day to change our bodies, our brain will change only if we cultivate mindful mode of life through consistently practicing mindfulness every day. Message is simple: to enjoy benefits of brain and body, start body gym and mental gym or mind gym. The curiosity, where? We are sure about the body gym. Oh, there is gymnasium at every crossroads. The purpose of body gym, I don't have to teach you anyway. There are millions of articles, hundreds of thousands of articles basically. Means we learn in school, maybe colleges, and from all the resources. The purpose is the better structure, function, and performance. And the body gym is everywhere. Simple walking, simple running, everybody's doing because we all know that there are benefits. And now, biggest surprise, where is mental gym? The answer, you and only you, is free anywhere. Wherever you are, it's your mental gym. You don't have to spend a single penny. Now it's fine interesting. The question, how to do mindfulness breathing. The mindful breathing is very simple. Just pay close attention to your inhalations and exhalations. The steps, select, maintain, and notice. Select a particular sensations related to breathing. Maybe coolness of air passing through nostrils. Maybe a little difficult, it comes with the practice, but simply observe abdomen moving out with inhalation and in with exhalation. Now, after selecting a sensation, mostly it is very comfortable to observe or to feel abdomen with the breath movement, with inhalation expanding, exhalation contracting. Now, the second part is maintain it. Maybe let's say set a timer, maybe few minutes. We don't have to set a bigger goal right from the start, but we can start with maybe 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. You can do it frequently also. The third step, that the notice, that's very important. Here all magic happening. The moment you start first, second, third, fourth, and fifth breath, your mind now start drifting away. Maybe thoughts are coming. And this is not a wrong practice. This is natural. Just observe it, maybe curiously, non-judgmentally, and come back to breath. The benefits of mindfulness practice are gradual and cumulative. Regularity is key to process. The curious question, how much do I need to get the benefit of practice? Every breath comes with benefits. But some research says that maybe 12-15 minutes a day. Maybe start with 1, 2, and 3 minutes. Maybe you can do it 3 or 4 times in a day. You can start to see benefits both physiologically and emotionally. This doesn't mean 12 minutes or 15 minutes is all you should do. But consider 12 minutes is kind of a minimum. And then after that, we see that more you practice, the greater the benefit. Again, what you practice grows stronger. To cultivate mindful mode, it is very important to pay attention every moment, every breath. And how can you do that? It is simple. Whatever we do throughout the day, it has to be done with mindfulness. Be aware of your minds and bodies when looking around, eating, drinking, chewing, tasting, walking, standing, even driving, and even when obeying the calls of nature. Mindfulness meditation is just a way to practice the skill. If your mind goes out million times, be mindful and kind enough to bring it back to the present moment a million times. Simple act of noticing that your mind is drifting and coming back is a moment of awakening, a strengthening neural connections from frontal brain to other areas of the brain known as neuroplasticity. Most important aspect of any exercise, physical gym or brain exercise, mindfulness, mental gym is persistence. Never ever give up and you will never fail. But if you ever give up, you can always start again and again and again and again. Mindfulness is to do, not try. Try not. Do or do not. There is no try. Mindfulness teaches us how to do things without trying to do things. You are never wrong. You never fails. Benefits guaranteed. Every breath will change your brain. Just change your mode from autopilot to mindful mode of life and enjoy life journey. Enjoy living.